Steve Beckow, I have a few current events questions to ask you. And one concerns the Iraqi dinar evaluation and Nazara, and the other concerns the Boston bombings, and the last concerns Vladimir Putin. First of all, can you confirm for us that the Iraqi dinar evaluation payout is happening in tiers or concentric circles, please? Archangel Micheal, yes, that is correct. There are various levels that have been in place for some time. And we have said, and I will not go further than that, simply that this process has begun and is underway. SB, all right. What is the relationship between the revaluation and the commencement of Nazara? Archangel Micheal, it is a political connection, but do not draw them too close together. It is a restructuring of your financial system and your belief systems that are reflective of your financial systems. So it is sequential. SB, okay. There's a line of commentary going on the internet that says that Nazara is not going to happen. The revaluation will leave the same financial elite in place and will just have some minor improvements. Is that a correct line of commentary? Archangel Micheal, that is a completely incorrect assessment. SB, all right. Anything further you wanted to say about that? Archangel Micheal, pay attention. We have talked to you not about an event, but a turn of events, plural. And that this is one of those turns of events. So, for all of you who are seeking not only financial relief but signals that the shift in terms of what you perceive as ascension is underway, this is one of your landmark signals. But it is a turn of events. It is not simply one or the other. And we will tell you very clearly, your Earth, the systems, the planet, is not going to remain status quo. It cannot. And very rarely will you hear me use these words. It cannot remain the same because that is not the unfoldment of the plan of the Mother. Has there been flexibility and adjustment to accommodate the desires and the heart yearnings of the collective human race? Of course. But let us be clear. The old third, of what we have been talking about, of false masks, for systems, for governments, for people, is going. Now, it can go smoothly, because as you disintegrate your mask, you do so for many, or it can be rather abrupt. It matters not. It is going. SB, okay. Thank you, Lord. I'm going to put the Vladimir Putin question ahead of the Boston bombing question. I think a lot of Russian readers and listeners are wondering if they can trust Vladimir Putin. Now, you've said he was in containment and he's coming out of containment. Can you direct yourself to Russian listeners, please, and tell them what they need to know about Vladimir Putin, please? Archangel Micheal, well, I will say that he has been gradually coming out of containment, and reintegrated, shall we say, into society and into his role and decisions. So what I say to you is be vigilant and be the observer. Do not get caught in what appears to be the drama of this readjustment of power. So, allow the shifting of the core and the centers of power to be adjusted. Russia has a very important role to play in the future years, as I have said before. So, stand back, my friends. Be the observer. I am not asking you to extend your wholehearted trust and empathy to this individual. What I am asking you to do is to extend trust to your own discernment, because it is not 100% clean, but it is not dirty either. SB, thank you, Lord. Last question. A lot of people are feeling very confused about the Boston bombings. They don't know, for instance, if the Sarnoff brothers, well, I think Matthew has said the two brothers were involved in some way. You have said they have some involvement. But then it's been said that the people responsible for the Boston bombings are on the far right, and they're domestic. So there's a lot of confusion about whether the authorities have the right suspects in custody, the wrong suspects, people who are partly responsible. Can you help us clarify the situation with the investigation? Archangel Micheal, the fullness of this action has not truly come to light as yet. And yes, there are many factors, shall we say, that are being kept undercover while those in authority, as you put it, take care of what they believe they need to in terms of discerning the truth of this matter. The boys were somewhat involved. We do not deny that. But it is not as it appears. Stand back. You know this what I am teaching you today. SB, yes. Archangel Micheal. To stand back and watch the unfoldment. But do not, in the United States or Canada, Yugoslavia, Russia, do not become involved in the drama. SB, okay. Well, thank you very much, Lord. Again, a great deal to think about and reflect on. Thank you so much. Archangel Micheal, go with my love. Farewell. SB, thank you, Lord. Farewell.